You are watching Minuteman Matt.
Hello, what's up? We're back with another Disgaea 5 video, and I'm going to show you the leveling methods which are the best pre-Carnage mentioned. But the first one is mass healing. Well, for this method, you just need a 9 area healing effect. Heals the best because it consumes the least SP, and I don't recommend you boost it because that would boost SP cost on it. But you're gonna need healing. You're gonna want healing hands, and also in end game we can use the twin heads. I'm just going to Wolf Trial Martial Training. Because this has a XP 100%. I just went and killed the bears with a 8 area range spell. As long as it's strong enough to kill the bears, and they were at the maximum level of enemy strength, so they'll be level 1500. In 40, normally they would be 300, so you need to be strong enough to kill 300 for this map. And I did this at the Spirit Intimate Companion Zone, though, which that only has a 50% plus EXP. And all you need to do is just spam the heal, group heal. You can use the multi-attacker if you want to, but with twin heads you don't really need it. But before the end game, you need to use the multi-attacker, unless you're using a twin dragon or the dragon overlord. I don't remember his name now. But the disadvantage is you need maxed level allies with high EXP yields, like the Sage and such. But you don't need anybody else that's strong. You can do it with an undeveloped character as long as they can just use a bunch of mana potions. If you don't have the mana, you can buy those at the item world in the department store if you get that for Mystery Realm. As you see later, this was done in like 3 minutes. That's minus the going over the setup. But you don't necessarily need to check the cheat shop, but you have to remember you want the XP at max. Enemy strength doesn't really matter, but when you kill the enemies, it gets you more the EXP, but you don't really need it. So this is almost done. But we'll head into the next one, which is, by the way, here's the next one. Make sure you turn off the autosave so it will go faster, but this is the marked training method. Everyone knows this. That's the lucky boards that this has yield the most XP in the game. But at first, with passing the triple XP build and recarnating her, you could pass a triple EXP for every stage you clear it, but that's not really worth it because it doesn't really even save you any time on leveling. Staff have run back to strategy assembly and just use a pass a triple EXP. If you're gonna do that, I recommend you use a custom base so the strategy assembly is close to the dimension gate, but I'm just showing the cheat shop again. Make sure you turn on auto heal at the base so you don't have to use healing items, or just exit the map and go to the hospital and heal. But I did not do that, but she's at 140 in the level. That's a lucky ball. That's a EXP. Man, the best is the EXP kings, but you can't get them in the normal stage, unfortunately. But you just keep destroying that lucky board. I do recommend, if you're too weak to kill in one hit, just use the lucky board Evil Teased. There's one that gives a bonus to what it gives and to the attack power. But I'm strong enough not to even need those. This actually took me 9 minutes, which is triple time of the healing method. So actually, the healing method is much faster, but we're gonna go to the next one after I show our level 9. The next is the Phantom Coffees, and this can be done at the beginning of the post game. Again, this AAA XP the first, and I'm just reincarnating the Sage. Again, this method really only applies to Sage, and it's also useful to use the Comet Meteor Overload that you can get from Izuna. She's the one that spawns with it with the default. Again, the twin heads is recommended. For this method, might actually be worth taking the AAA XP because it actually generally takes longer to get through the stages. But I just had the others for support to use the multi-attacker in the afternoon team. You actually don't really need to do this, and actually it makes the cycles take longer anyway. You can just do the overload on the Sage. I recommend one of the gun is Evil Tease that gives the 100% accuracy when an enemy is more than 3 panels away. The reason for that is they can actually randomly have the Evil Tease that has 50% evasion, and that may cause the combat disaster to miss. So. But this manages really only applies to Sage. This is one of the best places to farm shards, and also the prisoners. So this is actually a really good stage to do. It's just slower than the healing map, and Spout is just as fast as the Lucky Board method. I meant by the martial arts training. Now we go to the next one, which is a challenge stage you can do, which is also similar. I'll see you there, but after I get the stage to level max level. But this session took me 10 minutes, but it's close to the time we have, almost as fast as the Marvel training method. But if I had the gunner's common evil T, but I wouldn't have to deal with this. That would shorten the cycles. For the next method is the CHM77 invitation, which is the Sandcano Challenge Stage. We just turn on off the autosave. I'm going to recarnate the stage so I can get it at level 1 again and use the triple XP. That goes to the first one, not the subsequent ones. For subsequent ones, you have to go back to strategy assembly to do it. But I just run these maps over and over, not even bothering doing that. I don't think it actually saves you that much time in the long run anyway. I'm just checking the cheats out for the right modifiers. Max the EXP, of course, and max the enemy level. They go into Sandcano. This method you don't actually need a sage, but if you're using a sage, just use the twin heads on her. The Dark Knight comes with the ripple effect impact by default, and also can give you that evil T if you pass the evil T bill and max out the Dark Knight's class proficiency. Also, the Fight Mistress can use the Anaconda impact. First tier is Wind Spinner, but you don't need a sage for this. You just Ripple Impact is recommended. It might not get all this gunners, but you can just wait for that. But you probably won't not add the twin heads if you have Ripple Impact, unless you use it on the Dark Knight. Wouldn't be that effective. Anyway, if you hit the shield symbol on it, it'll spread to the gunners. But if there's no gunner adjacent to it, it'll not spread. It can be a special attack. It has to be an adjacent unit though, like the Geo symbol. The next method is the rank 40 item world. Rank 40 with a maxed out the soft max level, which is 500. The hard would be the 9,999, just like the character level, but you cannot get that before you defeat the Carnage dimension. So there's that. I'll see you when I get to level 99, and I'll see you. Oh, this also took the same amount of time as the other methods, like pretty much 9 minutes basically. Now on to the next one. The next method is go to the item world on a max rank item with maximum level you can get, which is 500. Again, just triple EXP. And I'm going to recarnate the Sage to level 1. Done with that, check the Sage, check the cheat shop for the XP. That's max you can get before the line. Carnage dimension, which is 850%, 8.5 times. Again, max the enemy level. Its maximum would be, it's almost the max level. It's 9,900. If you're lucky, you can actually get an EXP King, and with the triple EXP, I don't know if it would go straight to max level with Sage. It might with others, but that's just a if this method is gonna be inconsistent because the item world is randomized. Once you get invaders, you're lucky because that's even more enemies to deal with. Get lucky with the mystery rooms and such. The one with all the printies is really good. That'll get you level up quick. Again, that is random. There are some mystery rooms you want to avoid. The pie throwing one, for example. That's a waste of time. He likes to throw the pie at random speeds. Some will take way too long. And you can't speed them up either. But this is a decent mystery realm though. So all you have to do is talk to the normal. Twice he'll try to steal your money because he's freaking greedy. Again, invaders help because that's more enemies. If you're lucky, you can get the cheat shot mystery room and you can get even more enemies. Again, that is random. This is the bonus stage. Not really like great, but it, in a sense, still give you the same EXP as the enemy. One problem, this is not recommended. Just you would skip this one. It's only one enemy to deal with. It's waste time. Geo panels, geo effects can be annoying because if you can get clones and a high EXP yield enemy, this one you would definitely avoid because you have to talk to her 7 times. Yeah, there's only 2 enemies to deal with. One's technically not an enemy, it's just the item guide. But for lucky, you can get clone. You can actually do just kill the clones. They're only gonna spawn one of a time. I don't think they'll actually clone the EXP kings either. This mystery realm isn't that great because there's not that many enemies in it. Anyway, I'll see you to level 99 unless we get special mystery realms I want to talk about. But anyway, again, this is really the best with this stage because she does have a Latin Decimator, but you can also have a high counter person do this. Also, you just have to rely on the enemies to get near you, and stuff like the lucky boys won't attack you. So, but I might as well show you the advantages and disadvantages of each method, but I'll see you when she is at max level. Oh, before I forget, I'm going to tell you 2 more following methods. This one is the mint gun method or healing method, whichever you want to call it. This involves using healing items to level up. As always, Triple H XP. This method, you have the Triple XP going the whole time, so definitely go for the Triple XP. I'm just Pre-Carnating, so she's back at level 1. And I'm just checking the cheap shop, which you should be doing if you know what you're doing. If you already have it, then don't bother. Just buy a bunch of mint gums, or even the open soda works as well. The reason why you get those is they turn into another item when they get used. Once that other item gets used, it's gone. Not this one. Anyone with 100 plus 100 EXP works, but I'm going to the 4th trial. The bear should give us a head start on the leveling. It can be anyone that has plus 100 on the EXP, I recommend. You don't need healing hands because it doesn't apply to items. We're just going to use a bunch of mint gum. The disadvantage about that is you have to have inventory space to have used to buy the gum with. And in earlier levels, Notice is giving me 35 levels every time I use a gun. Sometimes 36, but usually most of the time it's going to be 35. Remember, the mint gun is when you use a healing item, you get 1/8 for your XP next. That's without any modifiers. But at 850, you get 35 levels on the EXP on the cheat shop, plus the statisticians, which you should max 900. That should be easy in the post game since you have access to the innocent farm, though. I'll go to the last method, but I'll see you at level 99 for this. The last method is the 4th trial on martial training. It's the bears instead of the lucky ward. I go for the triple EXP before I reincarnate the character. And also turn off auto saves, because it'll save every time between stages. That makes the leveling take longer. Same thing, go to the cheat shop and make sure the things are maxed. The enemy strength and the EXP. This you can do straight from post game. As long as you completed the 3rd trial, we can do it at the start of the post game. This one is a great one for leveling class. It's slower on the EXP than the other methods. It's also a useful stage to mass capture enemies. But when you use the capture skill, you don't get EXP, so there's that. I'll just list the advantages and disadvantages of the various methods, but I won't be talking through those. I'll see you then.
And that's the end of the video. This is Minuteman Matt. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.